So today, let's talk TRD Pros, but stay tuned to the end of this video for a chance to win Goat Armor Round 2. Alright guys, so I was changing the oil on my 2011 FJ Cruiser Trail Teams Edition the other day, and I started thinking, and then today I saw a RAV4 Adventure in the new Lunar Rock Gray, and it really got me thinking. So when this FJ Cruiser came out well, this one is a 2011, but when they really started doing the kind of Heritage Edition, the Trail Teams Edition, the real TRD Edition vehicles, that really started in 2010 with the FJ Cruiser Trail Teams Edition. That one was in the kind of desert color, the sand color that we've come to know and love. And that really jump-started what we now know as the TRD Pros in the Toyota lineup. So in 2010, you had that all sand color. 2011, you have Army Green. 2012 was all red. And while these vehicles do have a lot of unique options, they did all come with the color-matched roof. They have the lockers, the TRD suspension by Bilstein, and TRD wheels, and kind of just some unique styling. But these were really the most off-road ready ones to begin with as well. So if you went to the dealership, you wanted the most unique one, the most capable one, and arguably the coolest one, you would get a Trail Teams Edition. And now you can do the exact same thing with a TRD Pro. But it has changed a little bit. So again, way back in 2010 when they started doing this with the FJ Cruisers, they only made 2,500 of the Trail Teams Edition. So if you wanted one, they were pretty hard to get. And then they kept doing that all the way 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. Then in 2014, they had the Trail Teams Ultimate Edition. And basically what that was is they had the Heritage Blue color, very similar to a Cavalry Blue, if you're familiar with that from the newer TRD Pros, and now it's in the rest of the lineup. But that was kind of the most sought after one just because it was the last year of the FJ Cruisers here in America. And then in 2015, Toyota actually started with their TRD Pro lineup. So originally you could just get a TRD Pro in the Tundra, in the Tacoma, and in the 4Runner. And since then they've really expanded that, not only in production numbers, but also in vehicles. You can now get a TRD Sequoia. You can get several other vehicles, and like I said, I saw that RAV4 Adventure, and now they have a TRD off-road RAV4, which arguably is not really that off-road capable. Definitely does not have these KO2 tires, and that really got me thinking, is the TRD nameplate getting a little bit watered down? And I'd really like to know your all's opinion on this. So like I said, back in the day when they were making these Trail Teams Edition FJ Cruisers, they only made 2,500 of them. Now you can go to your dealer, you can find basically as many TRD Pros as you want. You definitely still pay for them. A lot of dealers actually ask over MSRP, which, honestly guys, just between me and you, I would never pay over MSRP for a vehicle. They are all modern vehicles, and while even the FJ Cruiser has become somewhat of a modern classic, I would really struggle to pay more than MSRP for a vehicle. But that's kind of a subject for another conversation. But yeah, so when this one came out, it was really the most off-road capable vehicle that Toyota had. It has all of the lockers, it has the low range transfer case there. It really has everything. And one really unique thing about these FJ Cruisers, they actually have vinyl floors, so easy cleanup. But there are all kinds of interior quirks and features as well. You can see that yellow Trail Teams badge. You can see the green on the seats, the door panels, and actually that center gauge cluster there is also green. But they really went above and beyond to make this a unique vehicle. Now, I have one other Easter egg. So the normal FJ Cruisers actually have a white roof. This has the color match green roof. Actually, this was less work for Toyota to do. So that white, they'd have to basically paint the base color of the vehicle, whether that's green, red, yellow, whatever you want. And then they would go back and repaint the roof. This one, being the Trail Teams Special Edition, actually is less work for Toyota. They just left that roof green. They didn't have to mask it off and repaint it. But driving this vehicle, it really feels special. Not only because you don't see a ton of them, just the whole experience. Toyota really went above and beyond with this vehicle, and you can feel it. It's built well, it drives well, and at least in the limited off-roading I've done so far in this vehicle, it does a great job at that as well. And I really love just kind of the heritage, kind of retro throwback to the FJ40s. And again, this vehicle is special. And I, for one, just kind of feel like we're losing a little bit of that specialness with the new TRD Pros. One other thing, when they came out with the cement color in the TRD Pros, I believe that was 2017, correct me if I'm wrong there. But when they came out with that cement color, everybody was really jumping all over that. This year for 2021, we're starting to see those TRD Pros roll out, and they're in the Lunar Rock. And while that is a pretty cool color, very similar to cement, I just don't really feel like it's different enough. A lot of people have kind of been joking about that color. Apparently I'm not the only kind of critic of that color, I guess. I've heard some people say it looks like limestone or concrete dust. I've heard some people say it looks like a shamrock shake. I've actually heard all kinds of different things, which I think is pretty funny. But again, this vehicle, in my opinion, this FJ Cruiser really stands out. And I'm not really sure that those Lunar Rock TRD Pros are going to stand out. You know, if you're going up to the dealership and you see a brand new Lunar Rock TRD Pro, but then you see a couple-year-old TRD Pro in cement, to me, it seems like that'd be a hard sell for the dealer. You're asking a premium price for a premium product that really just doesn't stand out as much as what I think it could. I think Toyota really needs to go back to their roots. Even the new TRD Pros don't come with aggressive tires. They really just don't stand out. The suspension is great. If you haven't seen my review of a TRD Pro Tacoma, I really enjoyed that truck. For high-speed off-roading, I think it does really, really good. But if you're not really a collector, you're not into all that, I think really you'd be hard-pressed to tell the difference between a TRD Sport or a TRD Off-Road just in daily driving. They don't go above and beyond on the interior bits quite as much as I feel like they should. They do have cool wheels, they have cool color options, but I think Toyota could really go above and beyond and really start to set themselves apart. We're in a world where, you know, the new Ram TRX is about to sell for 100 grand plus, and Toyota's TRD Pro Tundra is still around $50,000. I mean, I think they could ask a little bit more money, really go above and beyond. Let's see what Toyota can do, because as you can see right here in front of me, when they really put their mind to it, it's really an incredible thing. But let me know what you think down in the comments section, and stay tuned for our giveaway. All right, guys, so if you tuned in last week, you may have seen that we tried to do our Goat Armor giveaway, and actually the winner never turned up. Now, I said in that video that you had a 1 week to respond, so unfortunately for them, but great for you all, we're actually going to try to draw again. So we have a random number generator up here. We'll go ahead and generate, and we got number 23. So scrolling down through all the comments, number 23 is Tundra Outdoor Adventures. Awesome name, and congratulations. I hope that looks awesome on your vehicle. I hope you have an organization in need already picked out. We'll be contacting you right now, so be sure and respond. Congratulations again, Tundra Outdoor Adventures. I hope you put this thing to good use. So thank you all very much for watching. Have a fantastic week, everybody. Stay safe, Merry Christmas, and we'll catch you next time.